Hello everyone, welcome to Calem Enterprise Training. My name is Clay. Today we're going to cover the requisition and purchase module. Requisition and purchasing modules are part of Calem Enterprise modules. Let's start with the requisition module. A requisition can be generated by Calem if you configure an inventory item by min-max control and also auto order creation. And it can also be created by manual entry, so someone manually create a requisition. For the roles for the requisition module, we have supervisors who can pre-approve a requisition, and we also have managers who are the REQ approver who can approve requisition, and requesters who are the user of Calem who can create a requisition. For pre-approval of requisition, the REQ amount is not checked against the approver's the requisition approval level. For approve operation, the REQ amount must be checked. We'll talk about that later. To create a requisition, you need to set the due date when you need the item to be ready. And also you can set a work order number if it's applicable, if you're purchased for a work order. For requisition, after it's created, you may go to the items tab and to add items. By default, vendor is required for to add an item to requisition. You just specify the item number, the vendor, and the quantity you need. The requisition total is calculated from all the requisition line items. And requisition total is used in approval calculation. To set up approval, you need to set up a REQ level. Each REQ approval level is associated with amount, a dollar amount that one can approve. Next, you assign users to a different requisition approval level. So a user can approve a requisition based on their approval level. Let's say if a requisition is $5,000, if someone's approval level is only $3,000, the approval process would fail. There are my REQ forms in Calem, essentially showing you all the requisitions you entered, all the requisitions you are assigned to be responsible for, and all the requisitions your approval level can approve. There are also requisition line forms. They're essentially the requisition and requisition item list, so you can quickly search for an item and find out what requisitions are used to purchase them. There are open REQ lines and all REQ lines. And there are also requisition approval form. It shows all the requisitions and their qualified approvers. Requisition status log can be exported. So if you have added custom statuses, you can export this log and calculating your own performance indicators. For the hands-on lab, we like for you to define requisition levels and assign your login user as a requisition approver, and create a requisition, add an item to the REQ, and approve the requisition. Next, let's look at the purchase module. The workflow for purchase module is that the buyer created a purchase order and add approved requisitions to the PO, and the PO gets approved, it's issued to vendor. So for the roles in purchase module, we have supervisors who can pre-approve a PO, and managers who can approve PO, and buyers who create a PO. Again, the same as in requisition. For pre-approval, the PO approval amount is not checked, but for approval, the PO approval amount is checked against the PO amount. To create a PO, one specify a vendor to purchase from and then save it. The PO number will be generated by Calem. After PO is created, you may go to the Items tab and click this Add Item menu button to add approved requisition items. And all the items of matching vendor for the PO are shown here. And you can always use Add Others to select other approved requisition items for the other vendor, so you can place them on this PO. PO approval level can be defined just like a requisition. You define PO approval level amount, and then you assign the approval level amount to users. And PO approval is checked against the approval amount. So if a PO amount is 5,000, and if a PO approval level is 10,000, the approval is successful. For My PO Forms, we have the screen My POs showing all the POs entered by me, and My PO assignments showing the POs assigned to me, so I'm responsible for them. And also My PO approvals showing all the POs my approval level can approve. And we also have a PO line forms, so you can quickly search from the PO lines, search for an item if that's currently being ordered. And there are also PO approvals showing all the POs and the qualified approvers. There's text code in purchasing module. You can define multiple text rates for a text code. And there's also site vendor management. You can assign a vendor to a site, and also you can assign vendor to all sites if you leave the site empty. And then you can add items supplied by this vendor to the list. For the purchasing hands-on lab, we'd like for you to define PO levels, assign logging user as an approver, create a PO, add items from approved recs to the PO, approve the PO, and email the PO. We didn't talk about this function, but it's available from the PO screen. From the More drop-down menu, there's an email PO there. The PO can be mailed as a PDF file. Our next module for training is document, project, integration, etc. other modules. And that's all the training for the requisition and purchase order. We hope that you can start using requisition and purchase module to manage your inventory ordering and receipts. Contact us at CalemEAM if there are any questions. Thank you.